With about a week left this session, Missouri lawmakers are considering protections for anyone who calls 911 if they see someone in distress at a party. It was all inspired by the Mizzou student whose life was shattered after a hazing incident at a now shuttered fraternity. Missouri Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Zinn has more on what lawmakers are doing to get Danny's Law passed.
19-year-old Danny Santelli was a Mizzou student at a fraternity party at his fraternity house back in 2021. That's when his fellow fraternity members admitted to serving the minor alcohol. But what happened next still haunts the family and even lawmakers here in Jefferson City. Court documents later revealed members of the now defunct chapter of the fraternity of Phi Gamma Delta said brothers ordered Danny to drink an entire bottle of vodka during that party, leaving Danny with a host of long-lasting medical conditions, including blindness and being bound to a wheelchair.
By pleading guilty today, you're waiving your right to a trial by jury.
The incident also saw several fraternity members being criminally charged, as well as a massive lawsuit filed against the fraternity, its chapter, and its members, along with the University of Missouri. And now, after the legal proceedings have subsided some, lawmakers in Missouri are pushing for a new law that, in part, would give certain people immunity who call 911 during or after a hazing incident.
Peer pressure is a huge thing. Kids want to fit in, and we just want to make sure that if there is an incident that happens, a hazing type incident, that first responders are called, that aid is rendered to someone that is having issues. We just want people to not be scared to call for help if there is something happening, because it may not even be related to the hazing. Like, what if they're just sitting around and drinking and going, oh my gosh, this person's just passed out. Maybe they're just having a medical emergency of unbeknownst and they still don't call because they might be afraid. We just want them to call and ask for help to try and save a life.
And Senator Gregory, who you just heard from, says he's optimistic the bill will pass this session, but there's only about a week left. Reporting from Jefferson City, I'm Mark Zinn.